Bonjour. Bienvenue à Longues-sur-Mer. I am in Longues-sur-Mer, near Normandy. Well, technically, I think that all of France is Normandy, right? Because the French are the Normans, right? So, I don't know. Unfortunately, I have not an electronic bike, and it's pretty much impossible for me to get out to like Omaha Beach and stuff. I gave my husband my electronic bike because his was destroyed, and I hitchhiked my way back to Longues-sur-Mer, which really that's the way to do it because one, my husband he loves history, and I'm like, look, I'll be fine. Like I said, I don't really have any social anxiety. I can also speak French, at least, whatever. Je parle français un petit peu, just a little bit. But I can get myself around, and that's good. I'm also a woman, so it's pretty easy for me to hitchhike. I do it all the time. We did buy an Uber once, but like other than that, I mean, I haven't had to buy an Uber in years because, I have, I'm just a woman, so I can get a ride with any creepy guy who stops by. But actually, everybody's super nice. I've always thought, this is my second time in France, and I think like French people are extremely nice. This actually looks a lot like my hometown if you disregard all of the Atlantic Ocean. But yeah, it's been okay. I don't know. I was pretty depressed when I came out here. I'm just gonna kind of walk down this path. There's nobody out here. This is great. I'm sure where my husband's at right now in Omaha Beach. Beach is probably packed, though it is really hot. I don't know what it is. It's like 39 degrees Celsius, which is like almost 100 degrees, though it feels great. I mean, I'm getting super sunburnt even though I'm putting sunscreen on, but Omaha Beach is packed, all these really big D-Day sites, but Longues-sur-Mer is a D-Day site as well. I don't know, I think it was the British who came up Longues-sur-Mer, and right now I'm walking east, this direction. If I, walk for 2 hours, I would get to some of the Canadian sites, but I don't think I'm gonna make it out there. But there is some interesting stuff, if you just wander off down some of these little trails that nobody's on. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. Probably something from the war. I would imagine that if you were to come back here in 50 years, they'll probably have a lot of this stuff. Maybe not this thing, but they'll have a lot of this stuff like blocked off. Like the Germans left some of their guns here and all that. Like they'll probably block that stuff off. But right now you can like stand on things and touch everything. But I would imagine that in the future they'll be a little more protective of that sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe not. But I was having a rough time initially, like out. I don't know. I've been super depressed, obviously. I'm just me. I don't know. I'm kind of pessimistic, obviously. I have my very serious drug problem, which makes traveling hard. And I don't know, but I think it's good for me. It's good to get out of your comfort zone and stuff. Though I feel pretty comfortable speaking French and whatever. I did get into a fight. I got into a fight with the guy about this bike though. He's like, what? Tu pege? I don't know exactly how he said it because my verb conjugation's not great. Because I never took a French class, I just am like here and then I'm learning. But, like, tu payes, pour du vélo, and I'm like, I'm not paying shit. I am not paying shit for this because as like whatever. C'est vélo qu'elle sont pas du haut after 2 hours or about 2 hours. Like, you know, I'm like, I'm not paying shit. I'm not paying any repair costs. One, I'm not paying, and two, you're giving me a new bike. So I just kept saying that over and over again until he agreed to do it, you know. But he didn't really speak English, which is okay, you know, but it's just hard to fight with people in a language you don't know. But I'll do it, you know, so. But yeah, it's a really beautiful day. It's hot, but it's fine out here at the Atlantic. So I'll be coming home in just a couple days, and I don't know. I don't really feel like much has changed for me as far as what I'm gonna do when I get back. I don't really think I've gotten any new perspective on things. What's the quote? Wherever you go, there you are. So if you're unhappy with yourself, you're gonna be unhappy with yourself whether you're walking around on a beautiful day in the most, you know, one of the most beautiful countries on earth. In my opinion, I love France. Speaking a beautiful language and knowing it, you're gonna be you, no matter what. In Longues-sur-Mer, looking at some history. I don't know. You're still gonna be you. So I feel like I'm gonna come back and all those problems are still gonna be there. I can feel them already, so. But for right now, I'm kind of enjoying being on my own for the first time. Not that I don't love my husband, but I will say he's not somebody that can travel alone. I love to travel alone. I've done it a lot. And especially in France. France is so safe, you know. One, there's no guns. That's good. But it's just a safe place in general. I feel like they treat women really well. I got 2 rides back to Longues-sur-Mer. I was really far out. But I got 2 rides back to Longues-sur-Mer with, you know, 2 old truckers and, you know, whatever. They didn't speak English at all, but we got along great, and they got me where I needed to go. So, but that's been my experience with everything, you know. Like, waiters will roll you a cigarette if you ask, and I don't know. There's just, I love it here, but I don't know. I don't know what the point of this is. The point of this is just to say wherever you go, there you are. You're not gonna escape things going on vacation. And I think, you know, when I was talking to my parents and talking to my family, you know, they know that I've been really kind of depressed and down and stuck. And my husband's the same. And I think they were like, things are going to change. Things are going to change for you when you go out here. And it's like, no, they won't. They don't change. But it is very nice. It's very nice to get away. And I think it is rejuvenating in a sense. So it's nice to get some exercise, wake up, get some exercise. I don't have a bike normally, and it is really nice to be able to ride a bike around. So, but yeah, I think that's it. Bonne journée. Au revoir.